Hey, I'm back this week. This yesterday I came up and I put in this panel. I got it up finally. I'm just trying to get, this huge mess kind of filled back in for the winter and stuff. It's like the end of September now, and so I just want to, get this electrical and plumbing kind of out of the way for this year. But anyway, so I got this. They actually had small pieces of 3/4 inch pressure treated kind of plywood at Home Depot, so that was handy. I didn't have to get a whole sheet. So I just mounted this thing up there. It's got the, this is where the 3-inch line's going to come in from the main power company. And yesterday I did a bunch of digging. Just kind of, it's just kind of hard to get the camera at an angle for everything here. But so this is going to be the power. I got this up and I got the hole cut up here. So I'm going to put conduit here. It's going to go underground, pop up over here. I was digging yesterday, and then I talked to the inspector today, and he said it only needed to be like, 18 inches deep or something. So I got this huge thing. The power company said they need theirs at 3 feet deep. So that's why this main line is at 3 feet. The water, I really need about 3 or 4 feet deep. So I'm putting about 4 feet to keep it from freezing. And that's going to be in conduit. And then I'm going to put PEX through it. And I figure, if the water line ever goes bad in the future, freezes, I can just run new PEX through it. That's my thinking there. And I did talk to the inspector about he's a nice guy. He just, happy to talk to me today. So I just asked him all these questions on the phone. And he said the direct burial cable is going to be all right. So I'm going to do direct burial cable from here to my cabin, and I'll pop up there and go inside. He said that's fine. He said his got eaten by chipmunks and stuff, so I mean, if you don't put it in conduit, it could get eaten by critters, especially up here. But I mean, it's just, I'm picturing trying to shove that big wire through conduit, and I could maybe get some help to do that, but it sounds like a big pain in the butt versus just dropping the cable in the ground. So I'm going to go with that, the easy route, and we'll see how it goes. But anyways, I'm going to continue digging here. This is good. I'm going to get this down to like 4 feet, and then I'm going to run my conduit like down and out this way, and then run it all the way to the house where it's going to pop up. Oh, and the inspector did say that all this underground stuff it needs to be inspected too. So I was hoping that, that didn't need to be inspected, so I could just start, getting some of this dirt back in. But no, it's got to be inspected. So I'm going to get these pipes in, and then hopefully next week I can get an inspection scheduled to look at the pipes, below ground. Then I can fill that in. Hey, so I'm back at it this week. Actually, I'm up here for about 4 days, and it's like October 3rd now. So looking at the weather, about 2 weeks. It's supposed to snow. Not much, but I got to be finished up. So I hopefully I'll get a lot done. I'll show you what I got planned. I got this is a water line conduit I got in here. So the water line conduit's all the way in now. I got it dug. It's all 4 foot deep. You can see it winds around here. Comes right into the well house. And then this is going to be for my electrical. So I got to get that done too. I got some paint. I'm going to paint that up. I'm going to put my conduit in. Get that done. And then here's the wire I got for the well house. This is like 6 gauge wire. So, I didn't know what I was doing with this wire stuff. I've been held up forever on it, but I just called Plaid Electric and said, hey, I'm going to run it, 6 gauge wire through conduit. So that's what they gave me. And then the whole wiring to this thing. I was going to actually put wire in conduit, but that's going to be a pain by myself. So I just got this direct bury cable. So this is what I got to get it to the house. So this is looks like there's, you know, 2 4-aughts, and then looks like a 3-aught for the neutral, and then this is a separate 2-aught one for the neutral or ground bar. So so that's what I got planned. Hopefully that's gonna work out. I don't know, you know. That's kind of what they said is typical. So I'm gonna just throw that directly in the ground. I'm gonna hopefully Tuesday get inspections on this underground stuff so I can get it buried. And the electric company did get hold of me finally and said I can bury that, you know, conduit in. So I can start, you know, filling all that stuff back in. But this stuff out here still needs to be inspected before I can fill it in. And then I got the I got this PEX 3/4 inch and you know, rope coming up. Let's see if I can get down here. So here's the pipe conduit coming up right here, and I got a rope, so I'm gonna tape this pipe to that rope. And if you're wondering why it's blue, it's because they were out of just the clear stuff. And it looks like with this COVID thing, I mean, they're out of all kinds of stuff. But blue, I don't care about the color really. But I needed 2 50-amp breakers, and I can't find them anywhere. They're totally sold out. Even the Plaid Electric was like, no, we don't know when we're gonna get any in. So I found them on eBay, so I got a couple ordered. But you know, right now I can't finish the electric anyways because I need those 2 breakers. And who knew there was going to be this big shortage, huh? So anyways, that's what I'm going to be working on. I'm going to try to get this, maybe I can do that by myself, get this conduit, this water line in the conduit. But that's what I'm going to be working on. It seems to be working, you know. It'd be easier with 2 people, but so I'm just kind of inching that, you know, put about 1 foot in and then go pull the rope. Seems to be going in all right so far, so I'm going to continue going the slow route. Hey, that wasn't bad at all. So it was pulling this 3/4 inch PEX through 2-inch conduit. And it went fine, but you know, I was going to say, oh, you don't even need a pull rope. But at the very end, I mean, I hit that end corner and it wouldn't budge. So if I didn't have that pull rope, I don't think I would have got it through. So pull rope recommended. But other than that, it went really pretty nicely. There it is, popping up through my hole. And then over on this side. There we go, the blue line's popping up on that side, so I'll hook the blue up to the white one there. So anyways, that's at least done. Now I gotta, I guess, pressure test this before it'll pass inspection. Then I can fill it in, hopefully. But so I'm gonna cap that end. I'm gonna hook up this end and then put on an extra piece to hook it to the air compressor so I can air test the line. And besides, I need to do that anyways because I put in the shower piece and I haven't tested it since the shower piece went in. So yeah, so I'll get those in, and hopefully this thing will pass an inspection. I gotta pass something this year, right? So it's turned out to be a productive day so far. I got the last piece to my pole here, my conduit. I finally got that put in, and so it should be all good to go. Now I'm messing with this piece right here, this conduit, and I'm gonna run the line, electrical line in for that. So that's what I'm doing now. So I got the pieces out. I'm gonna put a rope through them and then glue some of them together. Hey, I ran out of memory on my camera yesterday, so that's why it stopped taping. But I deleted some videos, so hopefully I can get some more in. But so I got my water line comes up here and it's all capped off. So I just put a cap on this side. I'm not going to mess with the you know, the whole pump and all that right now. But on this side, I've got the water's all hooked up here, so I got the blue line coming up, hooked to the main line for the house, and then this is a little half inch line coming over here to my air compressor, and I got it set right now it's about 45 pounds, and I'm just watching to make sure the air doesn't lose pressure. So it looks like it's all good to go. So this can be inspected now, so I'm glad I got enough done for an inspection. Now I'm going to start working on this this big old cable here and trying to get that put in today. We'll see what I get done, but it seems a lot easier just dropping it in the ground rather than trying to shove it through the conduit and stuff. That would have been too much by myself. But anyways, back on it. Hey, so I was just taping on the two lines together. It happened to be the, you know, the wire came in a set of two 4/0, a 3/0, and then a separate 2/0. So I just taped them together. Keep it easy. I guess you don't probably have to do that. All right, so I got the line dropped in there. It wasn't too much to it, but here's what it looks like. So I got the line going all the way down. I think there's supposed to be like 1 foot spacing between the utility lines, but you know, without being able to put back in dirt, I can't really do that yet. And then so the line just pops up under here, and a big wad of it under there, so looks like I got plenty extra. And I'm just gonna put dig a little trench. I guess the electrician said it didn't need to really be buried at all under the house, the power line, but I'm gonna have it go just a little, you know, really shallow, then pop up right here and go in there. Hopefully you know, electrician did say it was kind of hard to get that 4/0 stuff through 2-inch one of these boxes. So I'm gonna see how that will go. It does seem like, you know, pretty thick wire, but yep, onward ho. Hey, up here again. It's October 17th now, so I'm just gonna try to finish up. This is probably my last 5 days up here, and then you know, I might come up once more to kind of winterize the place, but I'm kind of trying to get out of here. I don't want to start any more big projects, but I did get the inspector over here. My camera was full, I couldn't record anymore, but the inspector came. He approved my whole underground trenching stuff, so the water and the electrical underground is approved, so now I can fill it back in. And he did tell me, you know, some stuff I needed to finish up on my electrical, but it sounded like I could get that inspected. So I'm trying to finish up all my electrical, and then maybe get an inspection by Tuesday. And if I get my electrical panel outside green tagged, then I can get the power company to bring in power. So maybe that'll happen this year. We'll see. But right now I got this sub panel on the well house all finished up. I just need to do tap a hole and for this ground bar. This one goes outside. Here's one from the panel. Here's my neutral, my two hots. So this panel right here is I think good to go. I'm just going to hook a plug in here. You strip them and put wing nuts on them, so they're like basically ready to go. So I got to go through the whole house and do that to all the stuff. It shouldn't be that long, and finish up the main panel in my cabin here. I still got to cut holes for the outside outlet boxes. I still wasn't sure about that, you know, because I got to put this foam on the outside, but I'm just gonna, you know, cut holes in the wall there and just, you know, have the wires outside and figure out the styrofoam later. But here's what I got going on in the main box here. I was just waiting on my 50 amp breakers, so I finally got those from eBay so I can hook the stove up. And then here's my main lines coming in. I just got to take this neutral one here and put an extra little extension thing there to take this size cable. But yeah, so it's looking pretty good. So like I said, I got to go around and take all these wires, you know, out of these outlets here. See, I got them tucked in like that. He said somehow it's, I don't know, he doesn't like that. So I'm gonna take all these out and strip them and everything, put wing nuts on. Of course, forgot wing nut, those little nut things, I forgot those. So I'll have to go to the store for tomorrow or something. But anyhow, I'll see what I can get done hopefully I can get this electrical finished up for the year and get out of here. And I'm just ready to do something else with my free time, except, you know, always working on this place. So I'm kind of ready to get out of here, and I'll figure out next year. I was going to mention something that's kind of weird. So, I mean, this thing's almost like, you know, all built, and I really only have like a few inspections on this whole place. The setbacks, you know, so it's not too close to the road, was inspected. The holes for the foundation, and basically the shear walls. So the framing hasn't been inspected yet, you know, the electrical, the plumbing, and so almost nothing's inspected, and the thing's like almost built. And he said the outside stuff they don't inspect, so basically I could start throwing in windows, this outside stuff, get it all sided. But I mean, gosh, I kind of want to see if the framing passes before I start on the outside stuff. But I thought that was weird that, you know, you can get the place this far built and really not have that many inspections done. Hey, that wasn't too bad. So it's all good to go on this one, except for the ground, the main ground wire. I got a couple holes in the ground right now, but like one there, and you gotta have two spaced out at least 6 feet, I think. And so here's the box. I mean, there's the 50 amp one going to the well house. This is the main one. Here's my main power lines there. There's a neutral and the ground for the house here, and then these are for the well house. And then I'll have another copper ground wire going to the ground here and running around to the well house. So there we go. It's finally all done. This inside breaker is finally done. Here's the new lines I put in. These two main ones and the neutral there. Then I had this is my ground, and then I also got another ground running outside. I did need to buy a couple things. I needed this heavy duty cutter. It was still hard to cut this 4/0 stuff. And then, yeah, don't forget Allen wrenches. You know, I almost forgot those, but yeah, so it's all ready to go. I finally got my 50 amp breaker. So yeah, now I'm just gonna probably go put I've got a couple areas where I need to put a box, and the box is going outside. So I'm gonna cut the holes for those, but the wire's already there, so everything should be good to go. Hey, the inspector just came by. All the electrical passed. I'm so happy. Even my, see if you can see it, there's a green tag on my meter out here, so now it's ready for the power company to bring the line from the corner of the house to right here and put in the little meter. So that's all good to go. I think I'll call them up and see if they can do that in the next week or so. And now I'm just kind of, you know, putting in a little more dirt and calling it good for the year. I'll probably come up one more time to kind of just get the rest of the stuff out of here. But anyways, I'm happy about the electrical, and time to move on to another project. Hey y'all, that's it for the year. I'm calling it good. I came back up, it's like November 4th, and it's actually supposed to be like 2 inches of snow on Friday, so it's actually a great time to get out of here. I came back up, I got my power company was here. Now it's the meter's all ready to go. I've got power, it's all hooked up. I've got a plug in the well house there, so I can just flip the switch and get power next year, so that's fabulous. And then my cabin here, I just put up the rest of the wrap on it and calling it good. I think it'll be good for the year. I'm gonna just try to put in a little more dirt before I take off here. It's more like a matter of the chipmunks here, I guess, eat through power lines pretty good. I don't know why they're so tasty, but they are. So I'm gonna put a little more dirt, and that's it. And I'll continue the video next spring. You know, probably got, you know, 6 months before I'm up again. Maybe I'm thinking maybe I'll quit my job and just come up here full-time and just get this thing done. Otherwise I'll be up here for, you know, part-time for another couple years, and I don't want to do that. So anyhow, have a good one.